Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. St. Lucia, it is finally here. The biggest regional tournament since the Carifta Games. The 2017 Caribbean Development Boxing Championship gets underway tomorrow, Wednesday, 13th December 2017. The highly anticipated event gets underway from 7 p.m. And get this, it's only $10 to gain entry. Wow. Over 150 boxers from as far north as Haiti and Jamaica and as far south as Guyana will be competing against the very best from St. Lucia. St. Lucia are the double winners of the sub-regional tournament held earlier this year. Guyana are the defending champions, while the team from Barbados will be bringing the largest contingent of boxers to the Beausejour Arena. According to one of the organizers, that's Kathy Harper Hall, there's expected to be a total of 90 bouts by the time the championship comes to an end, 7 of which are expected to be female bouts, with 10 female boxers being entered, 5 from Barbados and 1 each from Aruba, Grenada and host St. Lucia. Wow, certainly will be a nice event. Well, St. Lucia continued its defense of the win-lot under 15 Windward Islands tournament with a nail-biting 9-run victory against Dominica. Batting first, the champions were scheduled out for a paltry 63 runs in 30.3 overs, with skipper Akimo Geese top scoring with 16 runs. Dominica's main destroyers were Jelani Joseph 3 for 4 of 5.3 overs and Maura Burton 3 for 13 of 5 overs. Chasing 64 runs for victory, Dominica at one stage poised at 38 for the loss of 5 wickets. They were dismissed by the champions for just 44 runs in 28 overs. Wow. Well, St. Lucia's main wicket takers were Royce Paul 5 for 11 from 5 overs and Amari Venner 2 for 1 of 4.2 overs. In the other match played, Grenada bounced back from their opening defeat to challenge host St. Vincent and the Grenadines by 99 runs in the second round of matches. Now, young West Indies under-19 player Kimani Melius left St. Lucia on Sunday for St. Kitts, where he will join his other teammates in the CWI West Indies under-19 pre-World Cup training camp. The camp will continue through to December 20th and will cover a wide range of preparatory sessions. The ICC under-19 World Cup bowls off on January 12, 2018 in New Zealand. Well, meanwhile, Johnson Charles slammed an unbeaten century to send the Ragpur Riders into the final of the Bangladesh Premier League. The innings helped the Riders to 192 against the Comilla Victorians, who in the end could only manage 156 in reply. They gave the finalists a 46-run victory. Charles was savage. He slammed 9 fours and 7 huge sixes on his way to the century, which came from just 63 deliveries. Wow. Chasing 193 for victory, the Victorians only got to 156. Still in cricket, the St. Lucia National Cricket Association will be hosting the 7th round match between the Windward Island Volcanoes and the Jamaica Scorpions in the CWI regional sponsored Digicel 4-day tournament. This day-night match will bowl off from 2 p.m. this coming Thursday, as the 14th of December at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds. Admission is only $10. Well, teachers are the champions of the Netball St. Lucia's 2017 Intercommercial Netball Tournament. The professorial bunch dominated proceedings to defeat the highly favored best-of-11 team of 46-38. We spoke to Samantha Reed of the teachers' team.
We won the finals after, our preliminary round where we lost to best-of-11 and we lost really badly. And today we are now victorious. We are the winners of the commercial tournament, the netball tournament. So, yes, this is what happened tonight.
All right, so tell us a little bit about defending Shem Maxwell, having that challenge there.
From get-go, we know that that Sarah has Shem number. She's going to hate netball. But, we know how Shem plays. Shem is a great player. I love Shem. She's a great player. But we know that once you pressure her and you get her annoyed, that will take her off her strategy. And that was our strategy. Just to contain the shooters, because the last time the shooters outran the defense. So our shooters stepped up also. They converted when we stole the balls, they converted. When we had our center passes, they converted. So that was a good game. I'm proud of teachers.
Well, in the preliminary round of matches, best-of-11 had the better of their arch-rivals teachers. But on the night, the teachers taught them a lesson in strength in numbers. We spoke to Shem Maxwell of best-of-11.
Okay, tonight's game, I know it was going to be a tough one because teachers obviously would have come out. Now you realize we don't have a bench and we couldn't win in fresh legs against them. You know, each quarter they kept changing and thing, and probably that was a downfall for us, and we should have realized that. But all in one, it was a good game. I did enjoy it a bit. So much of the calling and thing, you know, that dumping you know, stop the game and whatever not. But apart from that, everything was good, and I think we just had a bad game tonight. It wasn't our.
All right, so what's your overall impression of the tournament?
I think we should invite or try to get more teams, because at one time in Point we used to have the hotels. There was also Super J, which is Massey Store right now. MNC used to be part of this as well. So I think we should make it bigger and better and try to invite more of the commercial houses, so we could have a bigger tournament. Because this 4 teams coming on, but it was okay all in all.
Melissa John led the way for teachers, netting 38 from 53 attempts, while Michelle Rogers scored 8 from 9 attempts. The Silver Florton also dominated events in the middle of the court for the teachers. Now in the third place playoffs, Slizba defeated Police in a close encounter, 34-33. Pauline Eliador scored 33 out of the 55 attempts for Slizba, while Evelyn Lenore netted 23 of 40 attempts for Police. Well, we spoke to Nerissa Augustine, who told us about the organization of this year's event.
The tournament was a bit hectic at first to organize. We only had about 14 showing up, but we knew that there was a lot of potential with the netball players in the workplaces. So we were looking for the other organizations to come on board, and it was a bit hectic. But in the end, we had 4 teams and we pulled off a good tournament.
All right, so going forward, how will you guys ensure that more teams get involved?
We plan on, getting ahead of time, going on site to the workplaces and encouraging them to come on board, and hopefully that will work in the future.
Well, certainly enjoyed that final. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, 3 St. Lucians awarded track scholarships to study overseas. We'll tell you who when we get back. Welcome back. The management of Rockets Athletics Club is delighted to inform and confirm that 3 young St. Lucian athletes have been awarded scholarships to Kingston College in Jamaica. The 3 athletes are Tyrese Paul, Michael Joseph of Grosley, and Ruben Nichols. They all received their official acceptance letters last week and are scheduled to commence school in January 2018. Congratulations. The stage is set for the culmination of the Mayor's Cup, scheduled for the Marshall playing field on Wednesday, 13th December 2017. The third place playoff, which commences at 2 p.m., will feature a Castries derby with Naya coming up against Lancers. The grand final will see top of the table VSADC out of Castries coming up against big players of Marshall in a much anticipated matchup for the final at 4 p.m. Well, in cycling, the Excellers Cycling Club organized a 60-kilometer cycling event on Sunday, 10th December, using the 3-kilometer route between the VG Roundabout and the Castries waterfront. 22 riders commenced the event. In the end, Winston Williams powered his way to victory in 1 hour, 38 minutes and 40 seconds, with Gillan Moses sprinting home for second place a minute later. Third place went to Jordan Richard, followed by Andrew Norbert. The first 2 juniors to cross were Jesse Mentor and Alvinus Mondesi, while the first 2 juveniles to finish were Kwame Robinson and Joshua Prince. In the 40 to 50 age group, Kenneth Mathre came in first, followed by Jason Tamir and Valence Aurelia. Now, cycling returns to the City Circuit tomorrow, Wednesday, December 13, 2017, from 12 p.m. Well, PI are the champions of the Monsignor Patrick Anthony Folk Research National Woolelaba competition. The final took place on Sunday, 10th December at the Moshi playing field. Batting first, Badi Shoshe got to 184 runs of 200 deliveries. Their main contributor was former national cricketer Greg Wilson with 52 runs. Chasing 185 runs for victory, PI achieved their target, scoring 186 of just 167 balls, with Vince Smith blasting 87 not out. A prize-giving ceremony will be held on Wednesday, 20th December 2017 at the Monsignor Patrick Anthony Folk Research Center from 4:30 p.m. Well, in volleyball, matches continued in the Bank of St. Lucia Guy Brown Memorial Competition on Saturday, 9 December, with some thrilling encounters. In the female division, DSP defeated South Stars 3-2. In another female matchup, Le Club 1 defeated their second team in straight sets, 25-16, 25-11, and 25-10. In the male division, DSP, they won that 3-1, 25-20, 25-18, 22-25, and 25-23. The action continued on Sunday, 10 December, with an additional 3 scheduled matches. Game 1 in the female division appeared to be one-sided. Well, at the onset, Jet Setters hurried to an early 2-0 lead at 25-19, 25-13. However, the Club 1 had other ideas as they fought back to level the match within the next 2 sets, 25-22, 25-23. Well, the final set saw Jet Setters regaining their composure as they won the decider 15-7 and the match 3-2. In another female encounter, Team 758 easily disposed of Phoenix 3-1 with scores of 25-21, 23-25, 25-18, and 25-17. In the lone male game played, Jet Setters made light work of the club third team, defeating them 3-1. That's 25-21, 23-25, 25-18, 25-17. Well, finally, Chelsea has been drawn against Barcelona in the round of 16 of the Champions League, while Tottenham will face Italian champions, that's Juventus. Premier League leaders Manchester City will play Switzerland's Basel, while Manchester United will face La Liga side Sevilla. Liverpool, they take on Porto. Holders Real Madrid will face Paris Saint-Germain, while Bayern Munich will take on Besiktas. Shakhtar Donetsk, they will clash against Roma. Well, the round of 16 will kick off on February 13th. 2018. That's sport. The DBS News continues after the break.